What makes you angry? For me, it's driving around idiots, but I can manage my road rage. However, some people out there are not so blessed. Today, we shall look at people losing their cool, and some of who get a little too carried away for their own good. Let us begin the video. Talk about picking the wrong person to road rage with. These guys are in a small battle against a police officer, who too is just as angry as them, but is not going for an arrest.
Drive like that, you.
Oh, I drive like that?
We saw you, punk.
These people have stumbled upon something quite mesmerizing. Drivers that think their cars are bumper cars, and the one getting pummeled is actually regretting it.
Bro! Hey! What?
Parking is not an issue everywhere, but it is to the people who can't seem to learn how to do it. This poor guy tried to be nice about it, but Helga here is going to burst her lungs.
Get out of my face! I'm not playing with you right now. I'm not. No, you are drunk or something. You're wrong, class. Get the in my face. How you're
Uh-oh. Looks like someone forgot to get some morning coffee today, and he is going all out. Not just with one person, but everyone around him. Cops make a good lesson out of him, thankfully.
Run me over! Run me over! Run me over! You run me over first. Move me, fish!
The black crossover at the right is about to get cut off by someone, and in retaliation, he gives the ignorant fella a brake check. Bad mistake, my friend. Here is someone who actually messed with the wrong person. The biker does what he does for some reason, and the driver of the car turns this into a matter of cat and mouse. The pickup driver at the front is just behind the tail of a slow driver. He builds up the guts, and builds too much in fact, and bumps his car into him after getting brake checked. If you think it's over, wait for the end. Imagine waking up early in the morning and going to get coffee before work, only to end up seeing this. Something like this would probably energize me more than a cup of coffee.
You're tripping. Getting a gun. Damn!
This 370Z you see here is trying to pick on the red Charger in front of it for some unsettled issue, and a few moments down the road, we can see why he should not have done that in the first place. The trucker quickly turns to the left to run the other driver off the road, but only ends up causing more harm to himself. After starting a quarrel with the people in the car up ahead, these guys are trying to make a retreat on the wrong side of the road, but they're not going to let them go that easily. Watch this driver smack the other car himself, and then make a run for it after seeing that the other people are about to get out as well. Stuck in the middle of all this is this poor lady recording the whole ordeal. Watch this guy speed through traffic and find the person who cut them off just to brake check them and run away afterward. Very pretty, won't you agree? The next time you brake check someone for tailgating you, make sure it isn't a Mercedes, because these people will do the same to you immediately. Some people will literally do anything to get their message across to you, even if it means brake checking you and getting their car smashed into from behind. Never ever try to intimidate a mother with a child, or else you're going to end up like this person who gets a small warning for tailgating her. Young blood makes everyone do stupid stuff, like these guys who are about to get physical, but a cop stumbles upon them. This guy messed with Gordon Ramsay's Australian cousin, who was in full mood to drop someone, and you can see the hidden regret on this guy's face as well.
You're on.
You
Hand under my face in my car.
get out the tire and throw some punches. Come on, a 50-year-old man, come on, and I'll knock the out of you.
Sometimes you're at the wrong place and at the wrong time to start road rage. This wet cement truck hopefully taught these two a very nice lesson that day. Out of all the weapons we've seen today, this one has to be the most unique. He does end up breaking the window, but my question is, why does he have two boomerangs?
You catching this?
A Jeep driver got frustrated for being stuck in slow traffic, so he tried to pull out the Vin Diesel on him, but only ended up sending his car back to the workshop. An SUV is seen trying to cut off a red Mitsubishi, but the idiot does it a little too hard and knocks himself into the barrier. Here we have another impatient driver who almost crashes into the bikers, and then a parked car at the signal. To his surprise, Justice was right next to him. This cyclist picked the wrong highlighter green bus that day and got his tires squeezed by the bus. He completely deserved that for annoying the driver. Sometimes karma is something you never expect to hit you back. This driver brake checks another driver for going slow, and out of the blue, another car hits him and drives away. Speaking of which, watch this guy get tailed by a truck driver who comes up to him and passes him, only to end up spinning out of control. The laugh is just hysterical. People lose their senses when they get into road rage mode, and this guy ends up damaging his own car while trying to argue with another driver. Here we have another example where the guy was so invested in fighting that he stepped out of his moving car, did not even put it in park. Being stupid does not help when it comes to arguing with someone on the road. This angry driver is holding the traffic after he jumped the red light and actually opened the door of the other car. What comes next is something he might learn a lesson from. This Tesla driver recorded something similar on his cameras, and watch what happens when you leave your car and drive in a hurry to fight someone. A couple of guys on a scooter surround this guy because he honked at them for driving crazy, and the planets all line together to show them how to stay humble when you're wrong. Here we have two drivers fighting for the right to go first, and the person ahead, even though is in the wrong, still tries to confront the other guy, but pays the price for it. Watch these two cars turn into bumper cars on a busy highway until one of them gets smacked off the road. If it were not for this sweet granny, things would have gotten out of hand much faster, but she saved the day.
I do! You know how to
I'm gonna call the cops if you don't shut the up. Go away.
to drive.
Okay, bye.
Here's another buffoon that didn't put the emergency brake on, and by the time he got back, his car already bumped into another one.